In this video, we set up a Forgejo instance on a cloud server running Debian 13. For this, we need a suitable cloud server at Hetzner. If you want to know how to order a server, just watch the video linked below. First, click on your server, then click the IP address to copy it. Now open a console. On Windows, for example, use PowerShell. On Mac, use Terminal, then connect to your server via SSH. If you have set up an SSH key, connect with that key. You can find a guide in the video description. You will also find all commands from this tutorial there. Confirm with yes. Now we update our package list with apt-update. Then we install all available updates with apt-upgrade and confirm with Y. Next, we install a certificate package and curl. Curl is a command line tool for sending and receiving data over different protocols. With the next three commands, we create a folder, download the docker dpkg key into it, and give apt access to it. This allows packages to be verified. Now we add the Docker repository to apt. Then we can install Docker with apt-update and the install command. You can now check whether Docker was installed successfully with systemctl status docker. The status should show active running. We can now install Forgejo. To do that, we download the image, create a directory for it, and then switch to this directory with cd. With Nano, we create a Docker compose file to configure Forgejo. Now copy this content into the file with Ctrl-U. This configuration creates a Docker container. It is available on port 3000 for the web interface and on port 222 for SSH connections. The Forgejo data is stored on your server. This way, it remains available even after the container is restarted. Press Ctrl-X to exit, then save the file with Y and enter. Now start the Forgejo container in the background with docker compose up-d. Your Forgejo server is already running. It is available through the IP address and port 3000. We'll now also set up a subdomain to connect to it. To do this, copy the IP address and use the drop-down menu in the upper left corner to switch to the project console. This project is created automatically when you register a new domain with Hetzner or when you set up or transfer an existing domain. Tutorials on how to do this are linked in the video description. If you've moved your DNS zone or created it manually in another project, go there. Then select DNS zones and click on the domain you want to use. Here, we need to add a new A record. In the value field, paste your IP address. You can choose any name for your subdomain. In this tutorial, we use testing. Then we click Add and switch back to the terminal to set up Caddy as a reverse proxy. This is a server that receives public traffic and forwards it to an internal application. This lets you use HTTPS automatically and secure your infrastructure. Also, without it, you would have to specify the right port to connect to your app. You can also use other services such as Apache or Nginx to set up a reverse proxy server. Just make sure you also set up SSL encryption. First, we install the required helper packages. Then we download the key that is used to verify the Caddy packages, followed by the configuration file. Next, we use these two commands to make the files readable for apt. After that, we update the package list with apt-update and install Caddy with apt-install Caddy. Then we open this configuration file with Nano and change its contents. Before the curly bracket, enter the subdomain you just set up. Comment out these two lines with a hash symbol and remove it in the reverse proxy line. Then, after localhost, type 3000, the port that Forgejo uses. Press Ctrl-X to exit, then save the file with Y and enter. With sudo caddy validate, we test the configuration. Then we enable and start Caddy with these commands. We can also check that Caddy is running. The status should show active, running. Now we can access the web interface. If you set up a domain as I just showed you, enter that domain. Alternatively, enter the IP address followed by :3000. You should now see the Forgejo login page. Then click Administrator Account Settings at the bottom. Create a new administrator account with a username, email address, and password. Finally, click Install Forgejo. Once the installation is complete, we are automatically logged in with the admin account. Now we can start managing Git repositories. To learn how to do that, take a look at the Forgejo documentation. As an example, I will show you how to migrate a repository from GitHub. Click the plus icon in the top right, then New Migration, and then GitHub. Now we copy the clone URL of the repository we want to migrate from GitHub. Then we paste it into the first field in Forgejo. We also need to create an access token. Go to your GitHub account settings, then scroll all the way down to Developer Settings. Under Personal Access Tokens, click Tokens Classic. Here we generate a new token, give it a name, and click Generate Token at the bottom. Then we confirm. Now we copy the token and paste it into the second field in Forgejo. At the bottom, we click Migrate Repository. After a short loading time, the repository is now available on Forgejo. As a next step, I recommend setting up a firewall. You can find tutorials for that, as well as the documentation, in the video description. You can find many more tutorials and information about Hetzner servers on community.hetzner.com and docs.hetzner.com.